funny how the story goes. Little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium. Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness. They turned on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they say, this is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all the shallowness and everything I suppressed to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose
than friends, you and I, yeah. But lately you've been acting like a ghost and never answer when I hit your phone. If you wanna go, just let me know. I guess I never should've let you in so close to my body. I should've known, just because you spent the night doesn't mean you want me. I should've known not to let my guard down so damn fast before even knowing where we're really at. Guess I never should've let you in so close to my body, my body, my body. Tryna get you out of my head. I wanna take back everything I said, yeah. I wish I never got in your bed that night. And every time somebody comes close, I always seem to lose control. Yeah, I lose control. I guess I never should've let you in so close to my body. I should've known, just because you spent the night doesn't mean you want me. I should've known not to let my guard down so damn fast before even knowing where we're really at. Guess I never should've let you in so close to my body, my body, my body. Close to my body, I should've known, just because you spent the night doesn't mean you want me. I should've known not to let my guard down so damn fast before even knowing where we're really at. Guess I never should've let you in so close to my body, my body, my body.
I don't need no one to say you're complicated. 'Cause I knew from...
What is up, everyone, and good evening. My name is Justin Laurie. I am your Pampered Chef Consultant, and that is a button veil. I am your Pampered Chef Consultant, and I am so happy to be with you this evening. I cannot wait. We did have a slight little menu change. Originally, we were going to be making butter chicken together, but I actually already made it like 2 nights ago, and I didn't really want to make it again. And I've made it for you guys before on live, so I thought I would do a remix on chicken Kiev. If you've never had chicken Kiev before, normally it's a thin chicken breast that you stuff butter inside of and herbs, and you cook it with rolled up so that when you cut into it, the melted butter just oozes out. Well, I am a big fan of that. I love it dearly, but it's a little harder to make. So we're going to do a twist on it. We're going to do all the same elements, but we're going to do it as a compound butter on top. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the chicken itself. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to this camera here. And I've got some chicken breasts here all ready to go. I thawed them out the night before, but I am also going to thin them out just because they are a little thicker. I'm just cutting them open real quick. So I'm going to grab a breast. And you can see here, it's kind of thick, particularly like down at this end. So what I'm going to do is take one of our knives and very carefully, not to cut myself here, cut through the middle. So now I have 2 pieces of chicken here. That's a good piece there, and it kind of evens it all out, making it the same thickness. I just think it's going to make a lot more use of this chicken. And again, especially this one here. Good God, this one's thick. So find about the middle. If you had our cut and seal, or not cut and seal, our cut and press, this would work really well with that as well, because it would do a good job keeping things even. I don't have that one, so we're just going with what we got. And same deal. Little pro tip, if you ever have to thaw chicken in your fridge, always put something underneath it, just so that way it can, if anything leaks, it leaks into the bowl, not into your refrigerator, because that makes a big mess. And we are good to go on the chicken front. I'll wash my hands here real quick. And we're gonna start breading. So now with chicken Kiev, it's a breaded chicken breast. So normally you would bake these in the oven. We're gonna air fry them because they're gonna come out a lot crispier that way. And let me just get my hands washed here. If you guys have questions about any of the products I'm using tonight, make sure to drop them in the comments. Also, I didn't mention this at the beginning. If you would do me a favor, drop me a hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And what is your favorite kitchen tool? I kind of forgot to do that in my intro, but would love, love, love to hear from you. So, get all of this out of the way here. And we're gonna get ready for breading. So during the countdown timer, I did go ahead and give us a little bit of a head start here. And I went ahead and made our breading station. As always, our breading station consists of the same 3 components we seem to see a lot in breading. Why do we see them a lot in breading? Because they work, and we know they work. Flour, egg, and breadcrumb. But I did jazz up the breadcrumb and the flour a little bit. I did salt my flour. I'm gonna go and throw some pepper in there because I did run out of time. To do that earlier, and I don't want to forget to do that. So grab a fork. And give that a stir. Boink. So flour, egg, breadcrumb. We're gonna jump right into it here. I've got my trays right back here. I know you guys can't see that, but they are back there. Let's go and grab it. These, by the way, are our coating trays. We used to have a nice ceramic one. Well, they went away with that because people kept saying we want them as individual pieces. So now they are individual trays, and they are great for breading because now I can overlap them, and they also come with these little tongs. So all I have to do is drop it in, kind of work it through the first station. Take it over to the egg. Same deal. Give it the flip. And this, by the way, was 2 eggs that we're using here. And right into, whoops, into our panko breadcrumbs. And right onto our tray, like so. Set that aside, and let's do the next one. I'm actually going to use my fingers for this one. So then I can give it a good press. Shake off the excess. And just gonna keep going here with our flour egg breadcrumb. I see more people tuning in. Hello, welcome. We are just breading some chicken. We're making chicken Kiev. If you've never had it before, it is delicious. And it's just a fun recipe. Now, I did say at the beginning, we are doing a twist on chicken Kiev where we are instead of doing the butter on the inside, we are doing the butter on the outside. But you'll see that in a bit. And over there. Okay. I'll go back to using the tongs here. Down into the egg. Okay. I think we are good to go ahead and move on. I'm gonna bag up those last two. I'll make them another night. Or maybe I'll bread them here in just a second since I have everything set up here, but I wanna get these ones into the air fryer. And I'm gonna adjust the camera for you guys. So let's go to that. And I'm just gonna go and pop these in. What I love about our air fryer is it is a drawer system. It is not baskets. That is something that is different about ours. So in these are gonna go. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on air fry. I'm gonna knock it down to about 15 minutes because it is a thinner piece of chicken. We don't need as long. So 15 minutes at 400 degrees, those are gonna be perfectly good to go. Ahead. Move that out of the way here. So the last two pieces I am just gonna quickly bread. And this is a great tip. If you do run out of room, grab a cookie sheet and put them on a cookie sheet. Because what we can do, so I'm just breaking up the flour from the bottom, that's kind of squished in there. Is we can stage them. So we can pop them onto the sheet tray, and then as soon as the air fryer is ready. Now right here, I want you to get, well, I don't have the camera set up for this. I'm running low on egg. I could either do one of two things. I can either add an egg, or the easier option, in my opinion, is just to add a little bit of water. It does the exact same thing. So let's just do that here. So and the last two I can probably just knock out right now. One. And three. And perfect. Hands are cleaned. And let's get these out of the way here. So, little bit of work on the front end, but while that is cooking, we are gonna go ahead and get started on the compound butter. So let me just move some of this stuff out of the way. So for the compound butter, we are going to need a bowl. Bowl, and we are going to need some softened butter. Now, I was kind of forgetful. Oops. Kind of forgot to soften my butter in advance. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in the microwave. 2 sticks. About 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and this should be perfectly soft. Obviously, the easier way is to pull it out a couple hours before you plan to use it. I kind of forgot. So we're going to go with plan B. While I am doing this, well, let me get this in the microwave, then we'll chat. Okay, so like I said, 15-ish seconds. Now, I don't want to melt it. That is the one thing I do not want to do. So, stop. and check. I'm gonna go another 5 seconds. I'm really not wanting to melt this. I just want it soft so I can stir into. And this is really just a case of checking. I could go another 5, but honestly, I'm afraid I'll melt it if I go much longer, so. Garbage bowl. Garbage bowl. And for the compound butter, we're gonna mirror the flavors of the chicken itself. So we're gonna use rosemary and thyme, some of my favorite flavors. Okay. And let's get this stirred up here. While I am mixing, now would be a great time to tell you guys about a few things. First off, if you like any of the products you've seen so far, the air fryer or the knives that I was using earlier, and you want to get them into your own kitchen, the website is on screen. You can go there and request a party booking. They are super fun, they are interactive, and they are, quite frankly, my favorite time with you guys because I get to know you guys. And you get to see some amazing products while we are at it as well. Another thing to keep note of is we have our spring product reveal. It's going to be a lot of fun. February 27th at 7 p.m. You will not want to miss out on that because it is going to be a fun night. So many great products that I cannot tell you about yet, but it will definitely be a cannot miss event. So, with all that said, I've gone ahead and gotten this mixed up and that is ready. I'm just going to set it aside, let it hang at room temperature, and we are good there. As for the last few things, I'm just waiting on that chicken to finish cooking so you guys can see that come out. Now is a great time if you guys have questions. Now is an excellent time for me to answer them. So go ahead and start dropping them in the chat. If there's a product you guys want to see while we are waiting. This would also be a good time for that as well. I'm just checking in on you guys on making sure the feed's going through correctly. Okay, that one's good. And okay, well, I'm not going to hear anything because the sound's connected to headphones that aren't plugged in at the moment. Okay, so cool. And that's all going through ever so nicely. So let me know what questions you guys have. We got about 7-ish more minutes. I guess I'll just go ahead and wrap things up here. All I'm gonna do to finish this off is just make some mashed potatoes. Honestly, I'm just gonna make a box because fresh is best unless you're stressed. And quite frankly, I'm in a little bit of a rush. So I'm just gonna do instant mashed potatoes. And then to serve this, you literally are gonna take that chicken breast, put it on a plate, and you're gonna put a little bit of this butter on top. It is delicious. So that is it for this evening, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a fun night. I know I certainly did. And make sure, again, to check us out on February 27th for that spring product reveal. That is going to be a cannot miss event, and you definitely want to check that out. Link is on the screen now. I hope you can join us there. And until next time, guys, cooking shouldn't be stressful. We help you with those mealtime wins, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night, everyone.